it's been a while since I vlogged. Kind of had a lot going on lately. One of my family members has been sick and has been in the hospital for 10, 11 days, and I went home to Florida. But I thought I would vlog because I just enjoy vlogging, and honestly, it helps me kind of get out of my head a bit and motivates me to do different things. So later we are going to our friend's house to go on the rooftop and watch the eclipse. So that should be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. So this week I'm going to focus on just some self-care things and some cozy hobbies, which is really what most of my videos are. So yeah, if you're into that, you know, just daily life. Also, we're having some really beautiful weather in Chicago, which is nice because it was raining when I came back today. It's nice. It's gonna be, I think, like in the 70s. You know, living in Chicago, you just take it day by day because like last week it snowed. So all right, we're on our way to our friend's house to go onto the rooftop, and it's really hard right now not to look at the sun because it's gonna be starting soon, but it's gonna be so cool.
Okay. 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Ah! So we worked at our friend's house for, I don't know, probably till like close to 3 something. Then we came back home and I finished work at 4:30. Manu's still working. He has to leave for his work trip tomorrow, so I think he's just doing some last minute things with that. And I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley for a bit. And yeah, then we'll see. Maybe we'll work on the puzzle, or I think he just wants to get his bag packed and have dinner. We'll see, but for now, I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley. Yum. So good afternoon. I don't think I've checked in today. I think I just showed you my breakfast and that was it. So bit of a hectic morning today. I was helping Manu with his packing, so I ironed his shirts for him while he was taking a call with his boss and just prepping for his business trip. And then I was just working. We had lunch and I decided to take a quick break from work because I actually worked through lunch, so I'm going to take a little break now and I'm going to read for just like a couple minutes. I wanted to talk to you about the book I'm reading. So I am reading The Girls Who Disappeared by Claire Douglas, and yes, that's probably backwards for you. And I started this I think right before I went to Florida, and I didn't do too much reading when I was down in Florida. As I mentioned earlier, I was down in Florida because one of my family members is in hospital, and they were released yesterday, which is so great. Yeah, I'm just so happy that they're home. But yeah, I started this book right before, and I haven't gotten too far into it. But Claire Douglas wrote the book The Couple at Number 9, which I thought was good. Actually, I don't know if I actually finished that one. I feel like no, I didn't finish that one. I was like probably like halfway through that one, and I didn't put my Kindle in airplane mode, and the library collected it back. So I need to borrow that one again and finish it. But oh, my hair. Anyways, so this one is about it's 4 friends in like the 90s. I would say like 90s, almost 2000s. And because they're like listening to the Spice Girls, they're on a car ride. They're coming back from the bar, I think. And it's a rainy day in the small, I think it's like countryside town. And the driver, Olivia, sees someone in the road and she swerves and they get into an accident. But when she wakes up, her 3 friends are not there. Like, there's no sign of them and they disappeared. And 20 years later, there is this investigative journalist who returns to the town to do interviews for a podcast. And apparently she gets close. She's going to get close to figuring out what happened to these girls. But yeah, so it's good. So far, it's just intriguing, good storytelling, good details, and I'll let you know what I think of it. But let me show you the other book that I'm reading. Sorry, I actually had to go and grab the book. Sorry, my hair is such a mess today. And it just keeps getting in my face. So this book I picked up in the small library at the rescue center that I work at. We have a bunch of books on dogs and cats, and I just thought this one looked interesting. It's called Rescue Road by Peter Zoltlin. Okay, I have no idea how to say that last name. Rescue Road, one man, 30,000 dogs, and 1,000,000 miles on the Last Hope Highway. So basically, it's the story of this man who runs, I think it's called Rescue Road, actually, the nonprofit that he has, where he drives, I think, 80 dogs from high kill shelters in the south up to families in the north, for their forever homes. And first of all, look at that little doggy, so cute. So as someone who has rescued dogs and now volunteers at a rescue center, I find rescue work to be so interesting, and finding out all that is involved and finding homes, taking care of these animals, giving them what they need until they find their forever homes. There's so much involved, and I've learned that through volunteering at the rescue center. And I wanted to learn more about when these animals have to travel and all that goes into it. So I'm not too far in, but it's a great read. It reads really easily. And yeah, it's just like a heartwarming story and just really important work that these people do. All right, so I'm finished with work and I'm packing my backpack with just a few things because I'm gonna go take a walk to the park. I'm gonna walk there, see if it's a nice park. If it is, I will hang out and enjoy my little snacks and some activities. And if it's sketchy, then I will come back home. I feel like that's a pretty simple process. So let me finish getting my stuff ready and then we'll head out to the park.
If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that I know nothing.
All right, so I'm back from that walk. Time at the park is really nice. I just talked to Manu. He's landed and he's in his Uber and he's gonna get ready to go to his hotel. And I am gonna clean the bathroom because I'm trying to get back on my routine. So on Tuesdays, I clean the bathroom and that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm gonna take an early shower and have an early dinner, mac and cheese, because Manu's out. And when Manu's out, we eat mac and cheese. Unless I don't have any. Actually, I don't know if I have mac and cheese. I gotta look. If not, then just pasta is fine. And we're gonna play Stardew Valley because, of course, I love Stardew Valley and that's like my comfort game. So, but for now, I need to go ahead and clean and I'll check in later. All right, so here's my dinner. So I have a hard-boiled egg, lots of veggies, and my pasta right here, mac and cheese. I bought these portion plates like a couple weeks ago. I have a hard time with portions sometimes, so I figured this every now and then for dinner would be helpful. And I just have like a peach flavored water. So yeah, girl dinner. Girl dinner. Manu's not here. I'm just gonna eat right here and watch some YouTube and enjoy my dinner. It's a lot of veggies. Yum. Dinner was really yummy and now I'm super cozy on the couch. I am gonna play some Stardew Valley. Of course, it's my favorite game. I could play it forever. From the doctor visit, and honestly it was a really good experience. The doctor seems really nice. She was really thorough. Anyways, so while I was there I did get some reading done, so let me actually just see how far I am in this book. All right, so I got to page 154, so I'm 40% through, and honestly, like, stuff has happened, but not much has happened. Yeah, it's like I feel like you're learning very little about each character. And I don't know if I mentioned, but there's another storyline going on within this storyline. So we have our main character. So there's Olivia, who was the girl that was in the accident, and her 3 friends disappeared from that day. And then we have Jenna, the woman who is the investigative journalist, who's doing a podcast on like the 20-year anniversary of the disappearance. And then there's another storyline of a woman named Stacy with her boyfriend Jean Paul, and they're on an exotic trip that her boyfriend set up with a friend of his that she doesn't really know much about, and she's getting like a sketchy vibe from him. So I really don't know how that plays into everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued, but I feel like not much has happened. One big thing happened. Someone died, and they're trying to figure out how they died, and if they say it's suspicious, so if they were murdered and who murdered them. But even with that, there's not like that much excitement from it. So I don't know. So far, I'm not at the edge of my seat with this thriller so far, but I'm 40% through. Let's see if it gets more thrilling as I read. I said he ordered from this place when I was out, so I figured I would try it. So I have my dinner here and a little drink here, and yeah, let's enjoy our evening while playing Stardew Valley. Okay, so we got this sesame tofu bowl with brown rice, sweet potatoes, I think like some kind of ginger salad. There's some sweet Korean barbecue sauce, and I got a side of kimchi. Yeah, this looks so good. I'm excited for this. All right, let's tuck in. Like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, to relax. And I'm playing today, and tell me how one of the NPCs asked me this question. Oni, what do you think happens to us after we die? Yeah. Good morning. I am on my way to get a haircut during my lunch break. It's desperately needed. And I'm gonna see if I can get some reading done while they're doing my hair. We'll see. Yeah, and then I'll give an update. Alright, so I'm on my way home and I picked up a pizza for us to have for lunch. Because there's this really great pizza place nearby. And yeah, ready to eat. This smells so good. So we're gonna go head out to get some food. And I figured I would do a reading update. So I'm still reading The Girls Who Disappeared. Okay, so I'm 55% through and still nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. We're no closer to figuring out anything. Like I said, there are 2 points of view. Well, no, there's several points of view, but there's like 2 settings. One is this English countryside where the 3 girls disappeared, and then one is in some exotic island where these people are visiting from England, and I have no idea how they are connected. They seem completely separate from each other. Yeah, I feel like this is moving really slowly, and I really hope something exciting happens because I'm devoting time to this. But it's supposed to be really good, so I'm gonna keep on reading and hopefully something happens that's exciting and thrilling, since this is supposed to be a thriller. So far, I don't feel very thrilled. Famous rat hole. Manu made me some breakfast. I'm gonna read. It's so nice. We got some sunshine. Made it all the way down here to realize we forgot our picnic blanket. But luckily we brought our coats that we don't need. Oh, that's really hot. So it's all good. I wanted to give a reading wrap up of the book I was reading. So I did finish The Girls Who Disappeared. I read that one on my Kindle. I'm still reading the other book, so I will give an update when I'm done with that one. So The Girls Who Disappeared, I gave it a 3-star rating on Goodreads. So here are the things that I liked. I liked the setting. The setting was kind of cool and eerie. I liked the main character, Jenna. She seemed interesting. And generally, I liked the atmosphere. That being said, I felt like I was waiting for the twist to happen and for something like interesting to happen. Like, yeah, there was a few things that happened, but I wouldn't say I was like, wow, like I can't believe that, like I have been with other thrillers. And the final twist I kind of saw coming, but that may be a result of the amount of thriller books that I read. I read those a lot. So overall it was an enjoyable read. If I had known beforehand how it would be, I don't know if I would have picked it up. I will say that sometimes it was a bit hard to get through. I gave it a 3, simply because I can't give it a 2.75, and it was not a 2-star read. I wish that Goodreads would allow percentage stars as well, but it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this reading vlog, and seeing a bit of Chicago and just enjoying a good book with me.